I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy, 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 boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that mean me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that mean me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that mean me not say it. Know who score, that mean me not say it. Never know no game play, that mean me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
All right, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good evening. Won't be a long one, so jump on quickly. And as soon as you jump onto the stream, remember to hit the like button, share the content, and also if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. We're about to talk about this is the post-game show for the Manning Cup and the Walker Cup finals that we're going to be discussing. So come on in and begin to share your views. Congratulations to Kingston College. But before we get into that, let me first big up and thank our sponsors, Prestige Financing, lending a helping hand when you need it most. Remember, you can call them at 876-884-7390. They are offering you loans up to $100,000 at interest rates between 1 to 4%. No guarantors required. So give them a call. That's Prestige Finance, help lending a helping hand when you need it most. Again, call them at 876-884-7390. Also want to big up Launch Legacy. Yes, indeed. Big up Launch Legacy. Our sponsors. Yes. All the way over there in Canada. Launch Legacy. Handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA. Visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text 647-989-0782. In fact, in the early stages of February, Launch Legacy will be having a webinar, a financial webinar on I Am Sure Sports that I want you to tune into and get some good financial advice. All right, wonderful. Well, welcome to all the persons in the comment section. Big up, Fresh God. Intrinsic Entertainment. Bless up. Is that God Target? Casual Elegance. Bless up. Welcome to all the St. Catherine High School students, past students who are here celebrating their school's victory. Well done, St. Catherine High, lifting their second Walker Cup. There was none in 2020, but they won in 2029 and they won now. They have defended their title. They call it the Watered Down Cup. But nonetheless, it is a title and they did better than some schools that didn't win anything. All right, so big up to St. Catherine High School. Big up, big up, big up, big up to Coach Patrick and all the persons out there at St. Catherine High. Well done, Kingston Technical High School. You advanced to the finals and you lost, but well done, well tried. And then the big game, the big game today was the game between Kingston College and Jamaica College for the Manning Cup title. What a game it was, very well coached. I think only one, I want to hear from you. Who was the standout player? I even believe that the person who won the man of the match, though he's from Montego Bay, moved to play for Kingston College. But I think Saviola Blake in the JC midfield to me was an outstanding player. But normally the MVP is given to the team that wins the game. But I think it was both teams played well, so there was no individual player who stood out in my eyes. I think the best goal of both goals that were scored was the Duncan McKenzie free kick. Thought it was a well executed free kick. I think the keeper was not sure if it was either going to be taken by Tariq Jimenez or it was going to be taken by Duncan McKenzie. And so he kind of drifted to one side and that caused it. But congratulations to Kingston College and congratulations to St. Catherine High. I thought the penalties were very poor. I think I saw only 4 good penalties out of all the penalties. I thought if the keepers had stayed in their position and tried to save the penalties, there would have been more saves. I thought there were some poorly executed penalties today. But again, congratulations to Kingston College. There was one point that it looked like it wasn't going to be them in the final. They made it. And guess what? They have won. They have won. Yeah, boy. Mita, I don't know what kind of penalty that was. I think he was trying to go hard down the middle for a Premier League player. I thought that was disappointing. I also felt like the player who kicked last for JC, I don't know what he was doing. He was so casual. He was pointing where he's going to kick the ball and saying the keeper basically stood up and stretched his leg out. You know, very disappointed in except for the goal. I thought Duncan McKenzie was out of the game. I thought Pearson was out of the game. Barkley. These players never made any major impact. There is nothing to take home, like in terms of player out of this game, in my opinion. In fact, when I watch the weekend games, the players who really over the weekend that I am impressed with are Cleo Clark, Gregory Cousins, Richard Henry, and Brown from Stets. Saviola Blake in this game today. But I thought everyone else was ordinary. Nothing special. I thought even Jimenez, it wasn't his best game. Today made some very bad decisions in terms of the free kick that he had taken. But not going to pressure them too much. But one of the other things that I noticed, I need to hear what you're thinking. Big up Eddie Vision, Eddie Guna. Yeah. 9 o'clock in the morning, Eddie. Yeah, please, you need to put back the Guna. Eddie Vision Guna. You need to put back the Guna on it, Eddie. You understand? It's very important that you identify yourself as an Arsenal fan. Yes. Yes, I wasn't really impressed. Not going to pressure them. It's a final and tension and all of that. But here's one of the things though. You notice when the older players play with players their same age, they look ordinary. All right, let me give do you realize how Pearson and Barkley and Berger and the Yemenis when they begin to play against players who are their same age, they look ordinary. Put them against a younger team, they would look exceptional. And I think that was my disappointment today. I didn't see any standout. Maybe I was wrong, so let me get some of your comments. Yeah, man, big up King Jav. Sad day yesterday, but you don't know. Was not impressed with the attitude of some of the players during the shootout. Yeah, too much show boating. I agree with you. I mean, pointing, walking up. I mean, how they look, how they approach the ball. I thought some of them were lucky. Like I think Watson was his name, very lucky. He fluffed that one, but the keeper was already moving, you know. But again, kudos to Kingston College. They have won. I mean, even when the JC player missed the penalty, the last one, he never even looked disappointed. He never even looked disappointed. Man looked happy. Like, hey, it's just a penalty. I think he never realized that there was no other kick after him. I think when he finally realized that there was no more kick, he started making sense. What does that mean? Somebody told me that it means brain drain. What does it mean? Jam from Edwin Allen, the number 10, I am sure. Yeah, the number 10 at Edwin Allen. Yeah, those were the standout players. 40s forever. Finally, Michael Thomas. Ryan LFC. It's a big up KC. Yeah. Yeah, man. Blue blood for life, man. Never change. Never change. Chris Lynch. You're lucky, because during the penalty shootout, hear you say nothing. As the game done, you and Mr. Stan Cranky. Nothing. Yeah, he was having an off game today. All right. Job well done. Yeah, man. Well done, KC. Congratulations on the win. Some of these players are in their final year. Yeah. Match interview expresses. KC, we're big. All right. More KC fans. The KC fans. JC fans don't feel bad, it's a penalty shootout. All right, Mr. Barkley. What is your estimation of Barkley's performance today? I thought he was out of the game. I can't remember him making any significant impact on the game. Poor game today. What say you? I am telling you, hey, Ricardo Badji, I don't know what I don't know what they were doing. I really it's so like all of these fancy stuff running up. I don't know. Like I don't. I'm wondering if they practice these things in training, and the coaches see them and say nothing. Or you wanted JC to lose? You know that. I mean, Ludlow Bernard is my very good friend, but the JC coach is a former Manning student. In his second year, 2 years, 2 finals, win 1, lose 1. Not a bad record. Yeah. Chris Lynch from KC says, can't talk until penalty done. All right. I was hoping one team would have won. Yeah, regulation time. Yeah. At least the game never finished 5. Yeah, man, the man then give me 5 piece of chips yesterday. Me, I tell you, star, we get ball. All the preseason, me still feel some of the ball when we get me. I tell you. Yeah. I like the game. I think it was a well coached game, but the players, the players never turned up. Duncan McKenzie never turned up. Barkley never turned up. Berger never turned up. Even the Watson, the substitution, the guy named Pennycook who started, who has been playing well for JC, he just never turned up. They just never looked good. A lot of the players who were expected much from never looked good. No, yeah. Barkley, no real impact today. You understand me? Give me an ugly win over a pretty loss any day. Yeah. I will say this, right? This was, in my estimation, a low quality finals in terms of the play on the field. I thought the KC goal was a simple tapping but good build up. With the 16-year-old going down the flanks and cutting it back. And I think Barkley got a ball that he used power when he should have kicked it across the goal. I think that would have been a goal in the first half. I thought he did that. He went with power. But outside of that, I think both teams, and listen, both coaches coach at Harborview. They play the same way, the same system. I don't even notice that. So everything, it needed a player to stand out with some individual skill and talent. It never happened. Onto the Burger. Oh, this is Burger family, you know. Yeah. Burger never looked good today. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a final. He had a poor offensive game, but I will tell you that he had a job. Oh, so maybe that is why he looked that way, because maybe he was playing out on that flank to prevent Tyreek Jimenez from going forward. Though Jimenez get a good opportunity in the first half, and instead of cutting it back, he tried a shot off the angle. Their position and run up for the penalties were poor. Overall, it was a decent game. Yeah, man. Very, very disappointing. I'm wondering if the coaches would have seen these things in training and never did anything about it. I don't know. Yeah, listen, if the keepers stayed and waited until because so many of the kicks were bad, the keepers were just moving. No, you know what? All right, people, listen. I am yet to verify this. I was told that if you have COVID, you're not allowed to travel. Because after my video, I heard that calls were made, and the response was, if you have COVID, and even though you recover from it, you're not allowed to travel. I know when tourists come to Jamaica and they have the COVID, once they recover and they prove the test, they leave. Even when Jamaicans return, if they catch the COVID, once they prove that they don't have it, they leave. But apparently, what I've been told is that don't give Meron such a hard time, because when you get the COVID, you can't travel. So I'm going to leave it. If that is the case, totally understand. Don't make any sense to me, but that's what I've been told. Big up Shem Jack. The final was not brilliant, but it was decent. Yeah. I thought even the Walker Cup was poor. I think KT I don't know. KT just never looked like, I don't know. They don't look like they were coached properly. You can almost predict who was going to miss their right, editor-in-chief, right? By the way, they always try some kind of trickery and then it doesn't work. Yeah, like if I'm going to play a finals, I'm going to get my kickers to practice. Did these guys practice these things on the coach's side and allowed it? That's how most finals are when both teams are evenly matched. Standard of play wasn't the best, like you said, though. Yeah, I think in quite a while, I think there have been a couple of finals with KC and JC. I think one a Walker Cup and a Manning Cup, one KC win, one JC won. Even those finals, I think one of them even went to penalty. Those finals were better in terms of the quality of play, in my opinion. I wouldn't agree, South Cry. The top 3 teams in Clarendon were the best schoolboy teams in the country over this season. I don't agree with that. I think Dintil is right up there. Dintil beat Edwin Allen, let's not forget that. All right, so yeah. So I don't agree. I think JC and KC are 2 good teams as well. That Mona had a good team as well. So I wouldn't agree that the 3 teams in Clarendon are the 3 best teams in schoolboy football. Yeah. There you go. Listen, I'm glad that you're honest. You understand? He should have stamped his class. Because when people have your name out there now, that's what I say about Pearson. I have one of my subscribers who said that Pearson is the best technical footballer. Jamaica has right now. And I'm saying that no, there are many players. I mean, Busy Atkinson, what people forget that Busy Atkinson was at KC, you know. He's a KC player and he was there with Pearson. And that's why I don't like to do these comparisons. Because I think Atkinson, doing Busy Atkinson, is a quality player. I think he's ahead of Pearson. So you understand me, but I just expected more from them because of all that has been said. Honest opinion, do you think if you compare to past years on a whole, the standard has dropped? All right. Here's the thing, all right? I believe there were some. All right, let me give you an example. When you have a team with Troy Pinnock, look at that 87 Camperdown team. Troy Pinnock, Adonis Maxwell, Bucky Barnes, Bucklehead Simmons, Ratty Robinson. Just calling some of the names. I can't remember all of them. You have the Maurice Cyrus, the stats team with Bingham, Wayne Palmer, all of these guys. When you think about the Charles Smith, Chris Belly Dias, I think you had a lot of good talent because there were less teams. But I think in terms of the tactical awareness and some of the things that like the goalkeepers are able to do now, I think teams tactically are better. But back in those days, the individual talent, there was so much that I think those games were a whole lot better because of those things. But to say that the standards have fallen is going to be hard because the point I'm making is this. Everything has improved. Everything has improved, you know. Fields have improved. Nutrition has improved. How people get fit, those things have improved. Ball have improved. Jerseys have improved. The thing that the balls can do now, they have improved. But when you look at those things, you want to believe then that maybe at some level the football is improving, but the talent is not as good as back in those days. When you had the Charlie Smith, none of these teams I see could beat the 1995 Charlie Smith team or the Norman Manley team, even with Andre Hicklin and those guys, or the Dunoon team with Kibaki Holloway and Ryan Nelson and Kirk Ramsey. I think these teams would struggle to beat those teams. I think the Clarendon teams would struggle to beat that team with Cornel Learman and all of those guys. So when you look at it that way, you know, yeah, you can say that, but it's a very hard thing to measure up the talent, Baggio. This game was hard to watch. Country schools tactically seem better. Yeah. I think the reason why this game was like this is because both coaches do the same thing because both of them are from Harborview. One is the head coach, one is the assistant coach. Yeah, agree with that. Up top boss. Upbeat boss, sorry. Man, tell your parchment him can't stop Casey. What did Parchment do today, though? Everybody can't blame referee. What did referee do today? The referee, the referee ref the game well, man. Come on, man. The referee did well, man. Hey, one thing the man can beat referee. Parchment a good referee, man. Parchment is a good referee. You can't. Garfield, love the referee. So credit. Obviously, will prove that's not the case. All right. Yeah. All on them people. All on them people. All right. I am worried, to be honest. Most of these kids are 17, 18. I really expected a better start. No, most of them are 19. That's the only problem I have. Because so many 19-year-olds were on the field, I expected better. Because remember, I know, if you are 19, you can't play under 20. So you're under 23. All right? You know, if you're going to make Jamaica under 23 team, you have some youths already in Europe playing. You have the Kiddo Taylor, these guys. These are the players. You understand me? You have the Lamar Walker, the Busy Atkinson, Akwasa Chung. I'm just calling some of them local Ronaldo Biggs, Peter McGregor. These guys are overseas playing, you know. The Matthew Baker who gone to Germany with Jalil Freeman. Well, not Jalil, but Matthew Baker. And so many others. Players in Canada. So when you're 19-year-old and you come to the Manning Cup, you have to stamp your class. I can excuse a 17-year-old, but the 19-year-old, I want to see more from them. You say you're going to send him back. Hey, it's a good, hey, yeah, you know what? Hey, Coach Ferguson, the JC man say, must send you back in, because you bring him 2 years in a row, you bring him go final. 2 years in a row, you bring him go final. And him say, I run you. Drop back a man in. That me say. Yeah, man, I feel like they haven't get used to the Stadium East, so the quality, the Stadium East, so the quality drop. No, so I wouldn't agree with that, because as a Manning Cup finals have played over there and the teams look better. Well, South Cry and Ziggy, man, it told can work out over there. Understand me? You don't have to go back that far, Mannings. Oh, don't go back that far. All right? All right, let me get some more. Yeah, somebody said that Cabra Gainer was on that team. Yeah, man. Listen, you remember there was a Russian team with all Steve Malcolm. You understand me? You have like Michael Graham, Aaron Lawrence. You know, when you think about those teams, you realize that there was a lot of talent. Some of the stuff that they were doing, the ball was different, the fields were not so good, but they were very, very talented. But these players now, they have more resources to get their technical skills better. But I don't know. It seems like the game is more methodical and more tactical than players being allowed to express their skills. Because it's only one player I have identified across the leagues that I can say, you know what? I mean, he was given the freedom. And it is the guy called Rodney from Mannings, you know. Very few players you saw taking on people and beating them at will throughout the competition. Yeah. Claudia, I know you're upset, you know. Even in Tariq McGee time. True, but Robert, true. Man, doesn't mean you are correct in your judo. No. What no, so listen, all right. So here's all I'm saying is that I don't think the three Clarendon teams are the three best schoolboy team. I don't think they fall 1, 2, 3. I personally believe that Dintil had a bad day against Mannings, but they're a quality team. Quality team. I think Dintil is ahead of Edwin Allen. Ahead of Edwin Allen. They're right up there. Right? I think JC is a good team and KC a very good team. And unless you see them match up, you can't even say this one is better than this one. But we will see. I don't even think the Olivia Shield is one game is enough to judge it still. But I don't, yeah. Feel it for me too. January, yeah, man. I mean, but and if I go back at JC, Gunners boss in the building. It's not good, man. I talk about football in the in the big schoolboy discussion. Big up Gunners boss. Training and an actual shoot is a total different. So please don't try to compare both. Training and an actual shoot out is a total different feeling. So please don't try to compare both. All right. Let me explain how football works. Michael Thomas, respectfully. If you're going to enter penalty shootout, you have to, well, you don't know, but you're going into a finals that at the end of regular time, there's no extra time. It goes straight into penalties. I would think the coach during the week would have his penalty kickers in case it gets to penalty practice. What we are saying is that All we said, Michael, we're not comparing anything. Listen, all we're saying is that in practice, were the players walking up to the kick that way and the coaches allowed it? Were they positioning their bodies that way, how they did it in the kick out and the coaches allowed it? Because you needed to do it so you could see these things. Because you're exactly right. In a real game, that can't work, and you saw it today. That's what we are saying. Parchment. Oh, you're talking. You're talking. Oh, you're talking unseen sport. Where is unseen sport? JC till that opus. Yeah, man. Big up Michael Smart. You mean support your school, man? Support your school, yes. Pearson is a human. Players like Platine and Zico have missed penalty. No, no, man. I'm not. Listen, I'm not. Listen. You know that I never mentioned he's missing the penalty. I just thought he never had a good game. It's not the penalty. I thought the big players didn't stand out today. Forget about the penalties. The Duncan McKenzie, all the big players did not stand out today or show their class today. It's not about the penalty miss. Everybody can miss a penalty. True, that team was a good team as well. One thing with JC, them young this season, only this Simit leaving. Huh? You sure about that? Some of those players are not going back to play, man. I'm very sure Tyreek is probably not going to play any more schoolboy football. All right. Like I said, let's see. I didn't say that. I'm saying to you, Clarendon College is a good team, you know. They are right up there. But to say that Edwin Allen is better than Casey and JC and Edwin Allen is better than Dintil, that's what you are saying. But is your opinion, like you said, you know, he will get a lot better from playing college. Yeah, man. Let's see how we will do in college, you know. If that's the option he takes up. Man, all you did want Casey to lose to any team, Parchment. Boy, you know that we keep telling people me not pick no team, you know, because me and Ludlow are brethren. I'm a brethren. We talk often. I'm a brethren. And then Ferguson a good coach. So I never pick any team and the man say me want KC lose. Lordy. Why has the standard dropped? No schoolboy can walk on Jamaica senior side like Errol Blake or Camperdown, Dias from Charlie, Maxwell Camperdown. Yeah, why has the standard dropped? I'm going to tell you a big thing. Today, I have one of the former reggae boys that I'll be interviewing shortly, right? He does a lot of personal training with footballers who want to develop particular aspects of the game. Not going to call his name yet, but let me tell you one of the reasons. I think back in the days, things were so difficult that players work a whole lot harder. When I listen to the stories from the elders, when I hear people talk about Twinnybug, Winston Anglin, and how he used to go run to Dump Up Beach, and people said that he was so wet in his white shorts every morning. When I hear Adonis Maxwell talk about going over to the stadium, over from Swallowfield, and running up and down the stairs in the stadium, when you look at Elder Map, when you talk about the Daigi Reds, all of these guys used to do a lot of work on their own. People talk about Walter Boy. People used to tell you that, listen, people would get up and see Walter Boy with the ball juggling non-stop, dribbling and cutting back and chopping back. People tell you about Anandalo. These guys, I think, used to do a lot more on their own to develop their game. I think a lot of these guys nowadays, this is just my opinion because I don't know all the things, don't have all the answers. I think some of these guys nowadays, they watch TV and they can't wait to get to training to try what is on TV. Back in the days, these guys were just working on their game every day, working especially on their physical conditioning. Some of the players look fit, fat and unfit. Yeah, yep. So Clarendon have some good coaches. Okay, Maron Garden, Lenny Hyde, Tafari Bennett. But listen, you see all these, you see these things now because you're a good coach. Like some listen, we must not be carried away by the stuff, because I mean, people may coach in Clarendon, but they're not necessarily from Clarendon. So you have to look at those things, right? You know, because Kingston have a lot of good coaches. Some of them may not be coaching in the Manning Cup. Like Philip Williams, who coaches Stats, is a very good coach. He doesn't get a lot of credit, even though he had so much good years with Stats. Anthony Patrick, who has done well at the schools that he has gone, doesn't get credit. Liebert Halliman. So you have a lot of, you could call a lot of names. So we mustn't use one season and just try to, you understand me? Yeah. Yeah, that is true, Orlando. Yeah. Can I dedicate Elton John? I'm still standing song to you, man is man. Did you offer excuses or congratulations following that? Mother of a walloping taken by your team, sir. Of course, I congratulated Garvey Masia, man, and told him that they outplayed, outclassed Mannings on the day. You know? Yeah. It is a fact that those big name players in high school football cannot show up when they play against opponents with similar skill set. Is it a fact that well, from what I've seen this season, when the talent and the age is similar, you don't see the standout play. That's what I've seen. Cause remember, that's what I've seen. But Boss Thomas, I understand that maybe you're seeing it differently. But that's what I've seen. People who say this player is exceptional, but once he meets up with person his size and age, sometimes it peters down to being ordinary. Yeah, we're unseen. The people that want to see you. Walk on. The people that want to see you. People that want to see you unseen. Big up Claudia. Haters always want Casey to lose. Casey against the world. Rasta said, Garvey have something for them mannings, man. Like I am who is a CC fan. You know how good this Garvey, I think, team is he sent with it confident Cuban now have they're unstoppable for the Olivia Shield. All right. Well, let's see. Management, the fitness level of the players showed up in Paul's Hall high press system. The local ballers, except for a few, was horrible. That is, yeah. I think the footballers now need to work on their own a whole lot more. Yeah, a whole lot more. Yeah, man. Yeah, so big up to the sponsors, Launch Legacy. Yes, for all your insurance need in Canada and the USA, visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text 647-989-0782. Also want to say big up to Prestige Finance for all your loans up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. Visit them. They offer low interest rate between 1 to 4%. No guarantors needed. Right? So check them out. Right? To get in touch with them, you can call 876-884-7390. Yes, indeed. Unseen is big. But it's bad. It is my football weekend. I'm here, but I'm not missing the game. Hey, that's up to you. We're talking about some Jamaican stuff. Listen, it will be a good game. Garvey Maceo versus Kingston College. I think it will be a better matchup as well. And listen, I would not be surprised if Kingston College wins. But Garvey Maceo have good quality players. Here's what I'll say. I don't think Pearson is going to not show up again and Barkley and Berger. It's not going to happen 2 games in a row. And if they show up, it will be a tough thing for Garvey Masia. But Garvey Masia is a quality team. Again, I will tell you that to me, the 2 top teams in the Da Costa Cup this season in terms of players, that they have, quality of players, in my estimation, this is going to shock some people, It's Dintil and Garvey Masia in the Da Costa Cup. To me, those are the 2. I think in terms of quality of players, those 2 teams have better quality players. You're talking about a better coach team. Clarendon, to me, is the best coach team in terms of how they play that I've seen in the league, in the Da Costa Cup. But that's just like my opinion, so you understand me. I'm not the authority on all things. Where's the C-bar person? Oh, Brain Drain. Somebody's asking for you. He's still here, Garfield Reed. His name is Brain Drain. Yes. Brain Drain. The C-bar people are back for you now. What do you say the translation of their motto is in English? What is the translation? This KC team already lose from a top Clarendon team. 1 more cup coming to Clarendon. Best 3 players on field will be Garvey 10, 7, and 9. Tough to say, but truth. All right. The youth them watch Pogba and Jorginho kick penalty and just a follow. Every time I see Jordan miss a penalty, I am elated. Yeah. Bless up, Pesa. I am sure sports up. Dean from Mobile. Sefi from Reno. Dean, bless up. Pesa, your boy missed the penalty to the man. The man I try to send the ball a Westmoreland, brother. Pick it up and roll it back up a stadium is the cause a far kick it. Case, yeah, up front played good. Yeah, the number 6, yeah, he's a 16-year-old. He played good. Yeah. Didn't tell have technical in them name. Ballers and Garvey ballers, way more. Technical. Don't Rasta Saint, don't ramp with Dintil, Oh. I am sure sports trivia. Garvey and Casey were under 16 winners in 2018. In all, Ireland Casey won 3-0. So this will be some sort of rematch because a good number of them will be meeting. Yes, Ziggy man. I remember that. And most of these KC players played in that under 16 tournament. And Cleo Clark. Yeah, I think Cleo and I think Cousins was on that team, but I know Cleo Clark was on it. Yep, you're right. Yeah, you said that. The man did not play scrimmage after school no more to develop them touch. All them plays FIFA. So of course the standard must drop. Good point, man. Yeah, man. Listen, these youths don't play as much football as back in the days. They don't. They don't play as much football. This is a very good point. Listen, like I remember, like I mean, you'd play ball at school, you'd come home, you play ball. Like there was a lot more football being played, and then when you didn't see men playing football, it's a lot of running. So remember, people never used to have a lot of gym to go and work out. But when you look at when people look at like Winston Anglin and the Hector Wright and the Mark Hagler Wilson and Kevin Wilson and these guys, they were big. These guys were in good physical condition. We forget that Kevin Pella Wilson came into the Jamaica national team. Came into the Jamaica national team. Per Google. All right. There you go. Thank you, Brain Drain. Per Google Translate. I am understanding that the Kingston College motto is not the brave may fall, but never yield. What it really means is cannot yield a strong fall. What is that? Garfield, see the man respond now, you know. Thank you, brain drain. Down this FIFA, it help with vision. What you mean FIFA help with vision? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be real, man. The youth them need to play some football, man. More football. You can watch the 1995 and 94 Manning Cup finals on YouTube. Adrian Armstrong. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Check the history. Casey has beaten Garvey a number of times. Don't be so sure they can beat Casey. All right. You hear that? You hear that Rasta saying 7? Be careful now. Man used to stuff box with paper and play solid kick. Yeah, man. Different culture. Ball ground every day after school. I'm telling you. And then you know you'd have corner leagues playing 6-a-side competition. So and the field, listen, the field was rough, so you had to have good close skills. Some of these were playing on asphalt and concrete and stuff, so you had to be able to not fall and get. You understand me? So some of these things were helping to build up some a certain level of skill and technical ability and toughness that I think some of the players today don't have. Because the truth is, how the country is, nobody's sending out them kids nowadays, you know, except it is formal training. And outside of your school, you're not playing any football. Brain drain, go hide. How much money in cup you have? How much champs you have? Brain drain. Tell them how much money in cup title Calabar have. Tell them how much champs title Calabar have. What Garfield Clark talking about? Yeah, man. Listen, you had on that team, I think you had Troy Garnett, Kevin Pella Wilson, Everton Bunzi, Carnell Chinsu. I mean, that was a super team. You go back even to the normal manly team with the Irvino English, even the Tyreek McGee and Junior Fleming team, you know, I would say, and then you had that St. George's team with you had the one with what he called L.A. Lewis and Chevron Stewart. That whole the quality of the football to me was a better when you look at the Cornwall College team of recent with Jordan Fletcher, Peter Lee Vassell. Quality, but it's to me less and less of these players are spending. And all I'm saying is that, and that's what I was saying about Topi. And I had this conversation before, I'm going to say it again. I think Topi is doing himself a disservice. He is too talented to be overweight. You can't be that young. You don't reach 23 yet, and you already have weight problem when you have such talent. Brethren, go work out. In fact, here's the thing. I rate you so much that here's what I believe, Topi. That the national team should not call you. They should not reward you for being overweight. That's just my thing. Because you're too good in terms of your talent level to have so much weight. Do some running, man. Get up in your community and run. Don't wait on Cavaliers. Do some personal work. And a lot of the younger footballers need to do these things. Here's the next thing too. A lot of us, we need to stop tell some of the people here, the youth them big, them are the best this and them are the best that. Because a lot of them really believe it. And so because they believe it, they don't want to put in the work anymore because they believe that they have reached. They believe that they have arrived. We need to stop it. We need to protect them from it. They can't deal with it. You start telling them, say, yo, you're a big baller. We don't make no man tell you nothing. And then they get to training. They don't even want to train. They don't even want to train because they believe they have arrived. Listen, you can't be playing. You can't be playing. Watch this. You can't be playing. Manning Cup at 19. And then you have man tell you say you're a big baller. Being a big baller in Jamaica no mean really nothing, when you measure a ranking, You have to begin to compare yourself with the rest of the 19-year-old across the world to know and determine if you're a big baller. Don't look at the high school ballers you're playing with. Begin to think about some 19-year-old at Man City, Liverpool, and those places, and Barcelona. And then you in your own self think if you're a big baller. But don't let nobody come tell you say you're a big baller because you score 20 goals in a schoolboy football in Jamaica. No. Tell them say no. And compare yourself. Or look at some other 19-year-old playing in the AFCON, playing for the United States, for Mexico. Unseen the man himself jump on the stream, unseen. Unseen the people they want to see on the stream. Unseen. Unseen. We want unseen. We want unseen the people them say them need to see on the stream. But Casey are gonna lose. Unseen the people they want to see on the stream, unseen. Unseen. The people they want to see you on the stream. That's why the man them that tell us said, don't pick them school, because every team where you pick lose. That's the one them say. I am sure sport. Me see Hagline or Sav last week. Me and my reason, me tell him about the show, be a laugh, yeah, man, be a laugh. Mark it. Person, where you have to go beside him and then say, and show him the show. You understand me? You understand me? Because we're supposed to have on. I'm just wanting to know people. We're having on Wendell Downswell tomorrow evening. We're supposed to have it from last week, but he was in Peru, so we're going to have him on. Hey, Pessy, you have to make him see the Wendell Downswell interview and tell him that on Wednesday, we're going to have the Jim Dan the part 2 as well. So if you see that, you understand me? My sentiment exactly, man. Retopi. Yeah, you understand me? Good look about man. KC is located downtown. We will see how long parents will risk sending their children in such growingly dangerous territory. KC people would have to work out that with brain draining. I don't think they can take out brain draining. He probably eat too much junk food. Yeah, maybe that. And somebody around him need to look at his diet. And I keep telling you, these things are available. These things are available online. Technical ability and comfort on the ball comes from repetition. Players really need to play more and more. Yes, sir. Brain drain everywhere in Jamaica dangerous nowadays. How old is C-Bar and how old is KC? And we still win more than you. I don't know how you go manage this one. Brain drain was coaching school nice. Now man, we want you can talk about this, man. Champion and Arden are not located in dangerous areas at Ziggy, man. Man, move at speed. We want and see the hide. And see the man say need to be seen. Yeah. And see you need to be seen. The man hide. The JC man them beg the man don't pick JC because every team you pick lose and the man still go pick JC. Boy, I tell you. I'd see they need to go over Bart. They need to go over St. Thomas. You understand me? Them still have the Rockford Mineral Spa. Maybe you need to go out of the mineral. You need a mineral bath. I wonder if the place is still out there. Anybody from out east, tell me if the Rockford Mineral Spa is still out there. Brain drain, Casey, outstanding in schoolwork, so parents still going to make their kids come. All right. And see it pick dental too. No, yeah, man. Yeah, man, he pick dental, The one, every team, the one pick. Lose, the man pick Mona. And see, the one get a pick. The man pick Mona, them end up in a problem. The man pick dental, them end up in a problem. He pick JC, they end up in a problem. Easy and see. Who you picking in the Premier League? A lot of people complain about Taka, but remember he didn't pick himself, and anything happened over 25 minutes is not his fault. He showed that over and over again. Yeah, but listen, at the end of the day, all right. So I tell people, like, because the coach could have made the changes earlier, but maybe remember remember, a lot of these men have not been playing any football. So maybe the coach wanted to give them a little bit more time on the field so at least they can get some match fitness. Maybe that was the objective. Oh, it's still out there. Free mineral and pay mineral. Yeah, man. It's still at work. Yeah, man. Rockford Mineral Spot. I never know it's still out there, man. You say free mineral and pay mineral. All right. I mean, if you go a long time and you got the brain drain, every KC is ahead of you. Manning Cup, Champs, Quiz, CXC Pass, C-Bar, Play, Catch Up. Yeah? Don't. That's it. People Liverpool say don't pick Bobby United for the Premier League, bro. The man said don't pick. People, that was the man of the match. He say he's from Montego Bay. You know him? He's from Montego Bay. Management as a coach named the squad for the Mexico game. No, I heard that it will be released on Monday. I think they were waiting on confirmation. So by Monday, you probably, there are names out there, every know you hear names and things, but we're not, you understand me? If we get it tomorrow or later, we'll let you know. I heard Montesa is in an interview saying the same thing happening in Brazil. Why Brazil playing with, yeah man, I actually did the interview with him. He said that after they played Germany in Brazil, that's what they had to do. In the interview that I did with Alfredo Montesa, that's what he said. He said they had to now go back to Brazilian football, street football, because he said that a lot of these guys were coming in with European style of play, and there was no Brazilian flair in the team and all of that, and they had to go through. They are going through a whole thing to get that back into Brazilian football. Yeah, but it's a very important thing. It's a very important thing. You know, so it is a worldwide thing, brother. Yep. Dijon Davis, yeah, came from Monroe. Oh, he's from Monroe. Carrick Stewart came from Monroe. I thought he said he's from Montego Bay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Unseen, please tell we, say reggae boys. Unseen, whatever beat your body, but hey, we don't put up that more until. And I've got to tell Unseen them thing when they come on the platform. I'm not putting up anything else. Calabar has me in 3 to 5 years. It will be has me. In 3 to 5 years, it will be confirmed that I am the best to ever represent Jamaica. Ever represent Jamaica. At what? Brain drain. People are learning football from YouTube. That's I think too. You know what is funny? So, all right, so I run a club, right? So I have a friend. He's an Italian. So teach me a lot of things about football, right? Because he's a part of um a club in the Syria, right? He's a part of the club, part of their under 23 setup. So I remember he used to come and talk to me and tell me about drills and stuff. And he would tell me some drills that I can do. But every time he showed me a drill, he said that you must only do the drill, especially when it comes on to playing football, if it's going to condition your team to play the system you're going to play. So he says that every drill that you do must serve a purpose, especially with the ball and movements. So you have to create the drills that is going to simulate the team in such a way that when they get into the game, that's the kind of movement. So if you're doing passing drills, the passing drill must be how you want your defenders to pass to your midfield kind of a thing to your forwards. So always do it that way, all right? So I would oftentimes do drills and people would see them and probably do them. But you can't just take a drill off YouTube and apply it in your training, unless you know the purpose of the drill. And I think that is what is happening. We're taking too many things without knowing the purpose of the thing. And where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. If you don't know the purpose of a thing, you're going to use it in an abnormal way. And I think even with that, coaches now have to begin to study the game and know why they're doing certain things. The other thing I'm going to come back to it is players, players, players. Because self-development demands self-discipline. Brethren, the players them need to work hard on them game. Yeah. Carrick Stewart lives in Montego Bay, but when Monroe Mannings. Okay. Also, he's from Montego Bay. Coach Minzy, congratulating the KC. Is KC Kingston Kingston College, not Kingston. Pearson also. Really? I thought Pearson transfer. You sure? Christopher Pearson transfer from Monroe? Whoa. Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So part of this title belong to Monroe. All right. Let me say this one. Yeah, man, purpose. You have to know the purpose. It's just like coach means you're a track coach. You don't just see coaches doing something and tell the athletes to do it. All right. So people, Brain Drain is insisting that the KC motto means cannot yield a strong fall. Okay. Okay, yeah, so Fabian Fool is also agreeing. Yeah, man. Thanks for the super chat again, Brain Drain. Yeah. Okay, so both of them are from Monroe College. Listen, somebody from Monroe. So why Monroe release these quality players? And they're not even from Kingston. Jamaican TV. Yeah. St. Catherine and Anthony Patrick. Hey, Jamaican TV, where are you? Big up to St. Catherine, man. They defended the title. Okay. Oh, in 2018, 19. Okay, so probably they went to what? So they didn't sit out a year. So what they did? Sixth form. Obviously, it's forgetting that KC does well academically too. One of the most rounded schools in Jamaica. Who is better academically? Calabar or KC? Or Wolmer's or JC? Oh, Coach Minzy, I never know you coach football. Them always say you coach the footballers, but you don't coach football. That's what I always tell me, So you help the footballers to get in good physical condition, but you don't do the football coaching. But yeah, all right, boss. Know that I know. Yeah, St. Catherine won because Mona was out. No. All right, people. All right, so I got some information. All right, about this Mona situation. So, but before we do, the man that you have all been asking for, Unseen Sports TV. Talk to me.
We're there, people. We're there. We never get to really watch a match
Hey,
today
people, watch
because
out. I'll give him the.
no. Why didn't someone do that? Why do that? People, you can't kill me. I didn't watch the game today because I was at coaching school, right? I was learning. I'm getting a broader horizon on how to, teach kids football and develop better athletes for the reggae boys in the future. Big up yourself, coaches X. Ziggy man, big up yourself. Brain Jane, everybody in the building. Yeah man, when you go penalty shootout he didn't really have no control over it. So I just let go. And, I thought JC would have, finished the game from first half. But one of the biggest problems I see in schoolboy league is that coaches, we don't tend to teach the players problem solving. If you're not creating patterns of play to get chance behind the defense to score, you can kick the ball from out of the 18. And I think, sometimes when you try to look at fancy and score goals from inside, can always kick the ball from out of the box and score. You understand me? But penalty shootout is the lottery. I made my choice because JC dominated the match against Charlie Smith in the semi-final, and if it wasn't the keeper or the defense line for stats, maybe stats would have beat KC to win the final. So that was my.
Hey, Coach Rizzi, what are they? Coach Rizzi, say all them just said. Not like this not in that game, no, because man watch the game, The man just come from the coaching course, Coach Rizzi. And the man drop some line from the coaching course that have nothing to do with the game, But patterns of play and clearing out of the box. Nothing like that not happen, The man just want to know, say, India the coaching course and this him learn today. Eh?
Yeah, well, this would have educate. So our job is to educate, My name's man. Our job is to educate,
But that have nothing to do with the game today.
Yeah, man, so I talk about the penalty shootout that have a lot to do.
No, me talk about the get patterns of play.
Of course.
Behind the defense. And clear that have nothing to do with the game today.
Yeah, of course, that have a lot to do with the game. Because you hear the coach watch the interview with the coach, from KC. Him said him defender them work today, and that's why I win. Right?
Yeah.
So limit JC to get opportunity, clear opportunity to score, and that's why I win. So based on what him say now, I have to say the pattern of play with JC come with no work. So kick the ball from out of the 18 for the keeper. Simple. Solve the problem. You understand me? But you were talking about
because JC never, I think KC got the clearer chances,
Huh? KC.
Yeah, I think KC got I think Barkley got a ball that he should have kicked across the goal at the score. And he went.
Brain Jane, that's why I forgot school. Expand the vocabulary.
You understand me? Outside of KC and JC, the Manning Cup company as a whole was underwhelming. Yeah, I think KC, JC, two good teams, but which other good team was in the Manning Cup?
Mona.
That's about it for real.
Yeah.
I think the DaCosta Cup was way better this year. Man, know how to think. Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. But I use somebody. Talk to us about the coaching thing, because I know you want to bust some more of the coaching knowledge you're getting.
So more getting at the term. You're talking about drills and stuff. Like the coach tell you about using drills and stuff. So it's basically people, your objective, your drills after time with your objective. So for example, you're teaching a phase, like you're teaching attacking in the opponent's half. Right? So say attacking the opponent's half, it have to be from half line. So your drills have to your objective now. So your objective is scoring goals by using central play or scoring goals by using wide plays. Right? Now your drills have to be related to the objective. Right? So if you take off a drill off of YouTube and you're setting up a training session, you must have an objective, a title, topic, and the objective. Right? And your duration. The duration have to do a lot with it too. Alright? So if you use drills, make sure say tie in with your objective. You understand me? And your warm up and your technical warm up, have to tie in with the objective also. So that explain what in the coaching term or the coaching school term what management wanted to say.
So you think your explanation is better? All right, boss.
Yeah, man.
But I use coaching like Bridget says, and you're using coaching vocabulary per way. All right, that's a problem, boss. So let me ask you now. So when does the course finish?
Next week, Saturday is the exam. You know, a lot of persons going to be. Yeah, because speed come today, you know. Speed of pressure from left to right.
Yeah.
Wicked something going to the man. Dread. And the pressure in the presentation, like, whoa. You
Yeah.
know, my group set the pace from early. Like Shirley. You can go early.
Okay. So you're ready for the exam, which is a
Ready for the
practical.
exam.
There's theory and there's practical.
You know, yeah, you know, I'm a fitness coach at a part of the covered long time.
And you have to put on a session. You have
Yeah,
to
man.
do a
So
session.
today, so last week, we only had to do activity two because when you're doing a session planning, you have all right, you warm up, you have technical warm up, then you go into activity one, activity two, final game, cool down, and feedback. You understand me? So go right up the ladder, any team. That's how you would plan out the headline. That will be your guideline. All right. So now, when you move from technical work, you go into activity one, which means your small sided games and stuff. When you move to activity two now, you're supposed to actually apply pressure to what your objective is. You understand me? And then the final game now, you want to see what you have taught them in activity one and activity two, and also the technical work to see it happening in the game. You jot down all the contraindications, jot them down, and you put them back into your training session for the next day if you want to move on or if you want to go back over your drills.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Yeah, you know that yeah, just get a message that somebody said that if you are if you want a coaching job, coach, Alpha Tree Taxi Association Group. You ready? Just,
Oh,
just the Alpha Tree Taxi Association Group.
them have the money.
All right, that's unseen people. All right, Fabian Full. Let me tell you what is happening in modern football. There was a time, right, when the goalkeeper would go and build a wall that covers one half of the goal, and then he would go to the far half of the goal. But now, they're not allowed to do that because players have the ability now to get the ball to go over the wall and into the goal and decide that the keeper set the wall. So sometimes you're going to think the keeper is behind the wall, but maybe it's the angle that you're looking at it from. But they have to be more in the middle of the goal now. You understand me? And some of them try to cheat depending on the angle they think the ball is going to go. Because players now are able to get the ball over the wall into the side of the goal that the keeper put the wall on. So the keeper have to know they can't go as far to the opposite side of the wall as in former days. I think that is more of what we're seeing in the football now. All right. Okay. Yeah, man. Get that Fabian Full. Unseen learning, defense, and attacking. Yeah, man. I'm gonna learn the thing, man. And we'll stop. Yeah. So right time. So right time.
Well,
Hey.
man, they want the man so
Hey.
bad.
So by the time the man they put up some comment, you know. Unseen, the man them asking who win the Olivia Shield.
KC, they want to lose. Oh, good.
You say KC winning.
Yeah.
KC, you man. So people, KC, you need to come. KC man, they need to come and tell Unseen to pick a
So
different
man is
team.
man. How many you defend man in this yesterday?
Defend manins. No man, we
Yeah.
were outplayed, man, and outclassed, man. What am I going to say? We are graceful in defeat, man. Garvey must say we're better than us on the day, man. Congratulations to them, man. I have nothing to say, man.
Oh God. What was wrong tactically though?
It's not a tactical. I think listen, when you have 16, the Manning's team is average age is 16.
Okay, so you use age though for
But
excuse
I
yourself.
said that. I said even when they were playing against Dintil, I said that all systems have to be going when we play Dintil. And Dintil has to come with their A game because the Manny's team is young. So it wasn't they play the same way. You can see a lot of inexperience in their play.
Right.
And
Very subjective.
no, man, what kind of subjective you talk about? But I've said that. Listen, I believe if Dintil came with their A game on the day when they played Mannings, it would have been tough for Mannings. And that's the thing. If you play Mannings, you have to play well because they're a young team. But they only lose two players. Only two of their starters are leaving. And only one person off their bench leaving. That's three players.
I wouldn't like people to buy into the excuse that young players and young players this and young players that. So I would use that excuse to really talk about why I
It
lose. I
has
would
to be.
you cannot use that.
Listen, because I'll tell you why you can use it. If you have a team with some young players and a group of older quality players, it's different. When you have a team that the average age is 16 and you're going up against players who are 18 and 19, it's a different thing. Bigger than you.
Listen what Stan Cranky said.
All right. You know, I soon get down to Stan Cranky. Stan Cranky. Listen, Stan people. All right, it's a Stan Cranky now. Hold on, I soon get to Stan Cranky. Wait and see. I came to check if you answer the president's call to appear.
Which are not easy.
My name is man. That's what Stan Cranky said. No man. When me talk Stan Cranky in a penalty kick out, him start fret at him what? Well, I'm not into I'm not into penalty. I don't know penalty, so I don't want to read. Cranky can't come tell me nothing about no KC because they want to tell me him no like penalty kick out, him no this and that and thing. So more I will soon get him come. Parchment. Start score 3 and JC. How never said JC should I lose?
That took me a long time, man. That from waiting anyway. That from in a quarterfinal round. That took me a long time.
The man is that they should have surrendered before the game and defaulted. All right, Cranky. Listen, you see when my team lose, me beat me, you know. Me no make excuses. Me congratulate the winners, you know. Sepa said that.
Yeah, make excuse, man. Okay? He was the young
But,
excuse.
listen, what I've said about Mannings, I have been saying from beginning. We are a young team. Young team. Young team. And when we keep all of these players together and add 3 more to it or so, fire! We can't listen. You see, when Manning Cup start September of 2022, I can tell people this. And Manning's a win. Remember me tell you that. Remember, I told you so. You hear that? Parchment. Don't carry Casey. The man said don't carry Casey, brother.
No, because I'll give myself more winning now. So just jump on KC name.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a matter of being nerves, and I would say some indiscipline setting. You know, Stan Cranky says, I don't believe in penalties to decide game. Okay. Mannings, I haven't even started yet. You know what, Cranky? I'm glad you came on this late because the stream is about to end.
Make you come on my live.
No. Cranky, I am glad that you chose this time because I'm about to close the stream in a little while. Go ahead and see it.
I'm gonna say my cranky come on but somebody sent a message still. So I'm gonna go to you. So the person said, ask morning man, what about Meron on the Carvey bench? Morning man.
Oh, they call me more. I spoke about that yesterday, man. Today is not about. I deal with that yesterday, man.
Oh,
They need to go and watch yesterday's video. My bonfire, brother. My bonfire. And then some people call me and tell me that if you have COVID, you're not supposed to travel. I don't know. I need somebody to verify that with me. That's what they told me. But some ease up today, understand me? Mount St. Joseph I win Ben Francis next season. Hey, that is possible because I hear them have a good team, you know.
So with that there?
I think they are in St. Elizabeth, somewhere down that side. Where is Mount St. Joseph? Maybe you can go get a coaching job down there now.
So far, you want to send me?
Oh, they're not good money, man.
When the money good, well, that different.
How did St. Catherine get the award for most attacking team? In what? Most attacking team in what? In the Walker Cup.
Must walk a go.
Yeah, in the Walker Cup. Cubans ready for the 40s. At that age is important physically. It's a difference. Yeah, man, it is. I'm telling you. It's a major difference. 19 versus 16-year-old. It's gonna be. Yeah. Congrats to KC from the get-go. That team seemed one of the best and deserve a trophy. All right. Brain drain. 20 seconds left. Can Bengals get into field goal range? Think it's going to overtime. Man is man. Let's go to you. Under pressure.
But man is man. The keeper
Hey.
let it down yesterday, big though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, several things. Reggie, we are
Inconsistency.
talking about KC, Victory, and St. Catherine. Hi. You see what? Mr.
Never
Cranky,
gets rubbed out yesterday.
Mr. Cranky, I don't appreciate you disclosing a private conversation in public domain. All right? Now, people, my conversation during the game with this man via text has been exposed on YouTube. What kind of friend is this? This is the modus operandi of the KC students, past and present. Yeah, they can close the gap with speed and skill. And you know what? You know what the bad decision was? They also were against the wind in the first half. You realize that unseen yesterday that they couldn't even get the ball past half line.
Never get to watch the match yesterday neither because of work.
Parchment, why you never go keep his stats?
Ask him how him think will be. You want the man to get banned like Mona? You want the man to get banned like Mona?
What's it? 40s forever. Fame purple and whites odd. Javani Simmons, bless up. People, please remember to hit the like button. What you believe, Cranky, is a mood point. Please remember to hit the like button. For those of you who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the platform. All right. Bengals will attempt the game-winning field goal. Awesome. Man. I will not gloat. JC are worthy opponents, and someone had to lose. Okay. That's the attitude. Though we don't appreciate you taking, yeah. Private conversations out. Leng versus Cousin. Purple versus Digital Home Tech. I don't understand that one, Parchment, more question. You can't stop KC. Lot try. So you just a next hater. Hear that, Parchment?
It's not eight. I just the school.
Oh, hey, see, a man, 4 got job line up for you, bro. But aren't you at Oberlin already, man? How you got next job? Then you at Oberlin?
No, I never tell you somebody Oberlin a coach.
Okay.
I teach.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's at Manchester beside Bishop Gibson and Descartes College. So not far, man. Manchester, cause you're bridging the Manchester coach, man. Ziggy Man is saying that St. Catherine got that award in the Manning Cup. You know why? Remember that they scored a lot of goals in one of the games?
But them default the
default
game.
It.
You never give them a goal then.
How did they get the best attacking team?
Don't know.
Did they score the most goals?
No.
You sure? Maybe they did.
Oh.
Maybe they did, man. They must have. That's the only way they could get that. Let's find out. Again, big up our sponsors. Prestige Finance. You need $100,000 loan to kickstart business or life. Check them out. They offer loans, right? Lending a helping hand when you need it most. All you have to do is call them at 876-884-7390. Their interest rate is a minimal 1 to 4%. All right, so give them a call. Also, Launch Legacy. Yes, we want to big up Launch Legacy. Launch Legacy. Handle risk. Yes. And seek legacy for all your personal insurance need in Canada and the USA. Visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text 647-989-0782. That's Launch Legacy. They are our sponsors. Let me see. How did St. Catherine win? How did St. Catherine win that? I don't understand. That's not possible. They must have scored the most goals. Why do you think unseen?
No, them can't score the most goal
Telling you
because
that. So why
case
would they get the most?
JC,
Huh?
JC, one of the time I made a check, JC was 31 goals and KC was 28 goals. So,
How much
and
St.
St. Catherine
Catherine had
was
though?
nowhere near that.
I think St. Catherine had the most goals. Let's see. St.
Can
Catherine.
never
St.
happen.
Catherine. St. Catherine. St. Catherine goals for 7
All right, see?
in 10 games. That no man. Ziggy man, you can't be right. You never hear right, man. They scored
Almost.
7 goals in 10 games in the Manning Cup and get the best attacking team. You never hear right. Yeah, that would be a good thing. Digital. I think this game would be a good game this year. All the Costa versus All Manning. Unseen, and the Mannings. Question: will you trust and back Paul or squad, irrespective of agreeing or disagreeing with his picks? Speak.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm
Uh,
gonna go ahead.
go ahead.
So Paul they come link with last week, Saturday, the coaching course. I'm
Yeah.
giving some of the formula. Right? So you might go do well. You might go do well. So based on where that tell the coaches and stuff, you can see clearly that he more to give the youngsters them a chance to really, improve or get better at what they are doing in the local league. Also, don't like it. Also, I think Parallel, um, change the whole attitude in terms of attacking. I see we start to do some different stuff in terms of pattern of play and in terms of pressing also. So that is one of the things that I am glad for our management.
Okay. All right. Listen. Anybody gets picked is Jamaica the representing. They're not representing Paul Hall, and I'm going to support them. You understand me? He's the coach. Same thing. I'm not too critical. You notice I never really criticize Coach Whitmore. I'm not going to be critical of Paul Hall. I'm kind of balanced that kind of way. I'm a reasonable person. I think he needs to be given a fair chance. Just like I felt like Whitmore needed a fair chance. He got it. We have a new person. But I'm not one to be very critical. I'm not one to want people to lose their jobs and that kind of a thing because they have the families. But that's just me. Um, well, there we go. All right. Cousins the top man from Garvey. Leng is from St. Andrew Technical High School stats. Casey are going to win back the Champions Cup title from Clarendon College, the reigning champions. All right. Brain Drain says, who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Cincinnati, Kansas City Chief, my friend. Sean Hunter says they default the game but kept the goals for some reason. That's why. That's what the commentator said. Oh, so they still gave them the goals. Well, in that case, I can see why St. Catherine would win because they scored, I think, 23 in that game. So no team would have been able to score more goals than them. But that don't make any sense to me still. They are not the best offensive team. Um, you know, management, the coaching needs to improve. Way too many straw passes when there was no pressure. Yeah. Um, Too many stray passes when there was no pressure. True. You're absolutely right. Ah, Cranky. I'm very sure because 100,000 Jamaicans is like, yeah, you don't need like 660 US dollars. There you go, Bridget. you don't you don't need that. Remember, they didn't win any games in the quarterfinal round. Stats beat them 4, yeah, and they lost. That's what I'm saying. But somebody just explained that they counted the goals, which don't make any sense. But Ziggy man, St. Catherine is not the best offensive team in the league. It would have been better if they gave that to Stats because Stats scored a lot of goals even when they lost games. From KC, stop JC right back, I knew we were going to win. Yeah. He never played well today. The man them to stop beating Haka. Yes, he should not be in the team, but we are going to waive a board and he doesn't pick himself. The level of criticism now bothers and abuse. Yeah. You see what I mean? That's cranky, that's what I'm telling you. We need to stay away. Like, and that is one of the things that I said with Lamar Walker, right? You can complain that sometimes he held up the ball, but when man starts at the youth, not good on him, no for then at the team and all of that, he never looked that bad. And then they say that the thing that you find the stats on that is incorrect, but they have used it before. Right? It's just like Bobby Reed. I'm not into, who Bobby Reed, them man, they never come back at Jamaica. No, man, anybody can miss. It really cost us. But sometimes you have to, sometimes when everything is all settled with our sanity need to be restored. You understand me? Need to be restored. What if certain players are not available? Yeah. So I agree with you, Cranky. Some of it is abuse. And you know what is funny? Let me tell you what is funny about some of these things. You see, a lot of the people online doing these things, if they come online, even the people, because, listen, there are a lot of people criticizing the vloggers and players. If they put their faces on this and you start saying the same thing to them that they say to people, I'm telling you that some of the same people in comment sections, if you begin to say some of the things they say about you and to you online to them, they kill you. Or they pay people to kill you. I kid you not. Let me say it again. Some of the people who you see in these things commenting and disrespectful to people, if you were to do that to them, they would get you out, dirt. I'm telling you, they would. They would get you dirt, or they would do themselves. Because they don't want to be criticized. That's how some people are. They'll become very disrespectful. So just leave some of the things. Just leave some of it because whatsoever man do it, so shall he reap. And do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Yep. Right? So that's my thought on that. KC going to defend the Manning Cup title next season. All right. Well, Giovanni, they have to defend it because they are the defending champion. Can't wait to see McGee playing. All right. Love to. I hope he's playing some football. How is he doing in his league? How much Manning Cup KC has won? I think is it 18? Honestly, I feel Manning is going to win the cup. Thank you, Garfield. Yeah, people, I try to see if we can get in some ball and assist him. You understand me? Nicole is saying that they have won 16 titles. I thought it was 18. You sure, Nicole Wallace? Nicole Wallace, are you sure? I think it is 18. I think Casey has won 18 titles. Can somebody correct me? Nicole says 16. Maybe she's right. But I think it is 18, though. So if somebody else knows, you can let us know to see who is right or who is wrong. Good evening, Jade Levy. welcome to the show. Yes, Unseen, what say you as we prepare to put the cap on it? Big up! Data Boss just arrived, in my opinion. Lamar walk and oh, really? Oh my. Oh, yes. So it's 16. Why though? How do you measure his game to say he's not good? Because he's playing in the USL. Listen, I don't think he's not good. He's 21. And listen, the fact that there's a club in Brazil that wanted to buy this youngster, I can't see how we're gonna say he's not good. But I mean, it is your opinion. You understand me, Data Boss? But even if we say he's not good, the game that was played in Peru, you can't look at that game and say, based on that game, he is not good. And that's what I'm saying. That even if a player, in your opinion, is not good, fine, that is your opinion. What we need to do, though, is that when that not good player plays well in a particular game, we need to give them credit. And don't use a not good label on them without giving them credit. That's all I'm saying. Oh, somebody saying that Maggie been on the bench for Cas Upen for a few games, but has one substitute appearance to my knowledge. He needs to make a move, man. Man is man. Garfield, I try and make you feel good. Man is will not spoil your. Hey, Cranky. Hey, Cranky, if you easy, Cranky, easy yourself, You talk about you're not gloating. That's why people have a problem sometimes with the KC people, them, Which team have won the most and how much? Oh, which team has won the most? I think isn't JC is the team that has won the most Manning Cups. I think it's JC. H means humble, honest, and honorable. Where is McGee from JC now? Oh, somebody just said it. He's at Cas Upen playing. How you sack the opposing quarterback 9 times and still lose the game is what's surprising to me. 19 Bengals, Titans 16. Thank you. So the Chiefs will make it to the Super Bowl because the Bengals won't be able to stop the Chiefs. Highway and Walker, bless up. How did KT make it to the Walker Cup final? All right, so they played Mona in the semifinals. And in that semifinals, Mona defeated them, but Mona used 2 players that were red carded. Information that I got is that when the players were red carded on the 17th, Mona got information from the competition committee organizer on the 18th, stating that those 2 players cannot play in their next game, and it was highlighted in red. So, yep. So, yeah, man. So, big up for the super sticker, DLSYJR. Yeah. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the super sticker. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think Fresh God is saying true as he talks about Lamar Walker. Even if you think a player is not good and he does well, then give him credit. Oh, so JC has won 30 Manning Cup. They are far ahead. Who is the second? Is it Georges?
Yeah, George is second.
Georges and then Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many Manning Cup Calabars have Brain Drain?
You sure about one with Wagga?
Yeah, the number 7, and you realize that the number 7 was substituted at halftime. So you realize that must be discipline issues. You're right, Garfield Clark. You know the thing in a Garfield. Yeah. 30 for JC. Who is second? Oh, St. George is 20. KC 16. Woolmers has 9. What about Calabar? I know Charlie Simmons has a couple. Norman Manley has a few as well. Bridgeport has a few. Dunoon, Camperdown. Excelsior have a good amount too.
Yeah.
Arden win it already as well.
Are you with it?
Yeah, man.
Rural team are going Oliver Shield.
Huh?
Somebody asking who we think are going Oliver Shield.
Olivia Shield. Who you think? Let man talk. If you follow Jamaica people, they run all the players. Yeah, Jamaica people rough it up. Listen, if you can make it past Jamaica in terms of criticism, you have built up some strong will. JC next year for the win. Really? Yeah. All right. are you are you surprised that Butler played them? Are you, he said he honestly didn't know that the rule applied. He said he didn't know that the rule applied. Casey, I got to defend the Manning Cup title from JC next season. 40s forever. All right. Calabar is a track school. But now, man, Calabar has won. See, the Calabar won 3 titles, man. And Dunoon has won it.
And then win Oliver Shield too.
Calabar won Olivia Shield.
Yeah, we got the strike, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Constant Spring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not picking anyone, but it will be good. It will be a good game. It will be a good game. Manning Cup is harmful for proper football development, I was told. Bridget, how long does it take you to put together these sentences? How much thinking time? Are you reading John Maxwell's Thinking for a Change brain journey? Now you have this time in a day when you sit down and just think. You have your think room and you just think up ideas and things to come and say. Do you think the Walker Cup should be retired? No. Its creator, the late great Chicken Walker, that great Issa admin did not donate his cup to be a second tier competition. Listen, you know what is sad? Like, you can imagine like St. Catherine High saying that, hey, who not big like we, a 2 Walker Cup who win in a row. It like, I don't know. I just think they need to go back to what it was. They need to go back to what the Walker Cup and Ben Francis is. I totally disagree with this. Yeah. Yeah, but he was totally out and off in this game. You know? Yep. Thank you, Garfield Reed. You hear that? Abina Wallace. Abina Wallace is his name. People, anybody from out west, Travis Pest, anybody from out west, make Abina know that the people them rate him. Need for discipline. Garvey for the Olivia Shield. There is the answer unseen. No Mannings, man. Ghana get the prize for criticism of their player. Many local and foreign-born Ghanaians refuse to play for the country because of their fans' criticism. Listen, we have people who refuse to play for Jamaica as well in a cranky. Maybe not as much as Ghana, but we have people who don't want to play for Jamaica. Yep. Thinking for a Change. Have you read it, Brain Drain? Very good book. Just the whole idea that you need to take time to think, because if you want to change how you act, you have to change how you think. And so I always tell people that I take time daily to think, to sit down somewhere quiet and think and write down stuff. Yeah. So that's one of the main thoughts. But if you want to change how you behave, you have to change how you think. Yeah. Yeah, man, it has to Issa. Mr. Wellington, if you listen to me, please bring back the Ben Francis to what it was and the Walker Cup to what it was. This is a joke thing. All teams must get the chance to play for all cups. If not, don't call it the Walker Cup. Retire the Walker Cup, retire the Ben Francis Cup, and call them something else. Call them something else. Call them something else. All right, people, we have 15 minutes to go. Brain drain, C-bar, don't in this. Wait until champ start. Oh, sorry again, I just remember. Can't beat KC. Really? Hey, when it come on to champs now, careful in KC. When it come on to champs, KC, when it come on to champs, Garfield, we now go agree with this one.
Come on, the champs, Calabar, we give them 3 back-to-back or 4.
Here you go. You can't, when it come, yeah. And some this.
But man, we need to do some show on Chagan together.
Yeah, I know Minzy was at some track meet. Yeah, man, we have to wait until football finishes. There's a lot of things going on. You know, we didn't do the JPL show and their games tomorrow. Big game. The finals matchup is going to be on tomorrow, Waterhouse versus Cavaliers.
And you can't beat them on we have church tomorrow.
Yeah. You understand me?
I forget a second.
I forget a third. We skip second, man. We don't deal with second. A third we deal with. Yeah,
you know, I say 2, I say second.
JC will win. JC will win, champs. I think Calabar has something to say about that. Trust me. Data boss, big up again. A Jamaican needs to be able to deal with criticism. Graduate, trust me. Jamaicans know how to deal. What I'm saying to Data boss is this. You see, a lot of the people sometimes, the problem I have, is that a lot of people love to muster people, but they can't take it. All I'm saying is that some of the people sometimes in comment section some of the people criticize Javon Watson and some of the things they say, I guarantee you, if they come on the platform and people deal with them the same way and say some of those things, it will be problems. So all I'm saying is that if you give it out, make sure you can take it without resorting to extreme violence and those things. That's all I'm saying. Don't give out what you can't take in. That is why I don't play domino with certain people, Because it's when I play domino with you, I'm going to pass you. I'm going to style you one thing. Right? I'm a 6 you. I'm going to style you and thing. I'm going to take out my book and write down your name and ask you for your signature as one of the person I'm 6. I'm going to write down the date and the time when it happened and keep it in a record. And if you're one of those people, you go and get upset and fight with me. So I'm very selective.
Why is it can't be domino?
Eh?
It can't be domino.
Guess what? Looking at you. Where's the writing on my hand?
Right.
Look good. You don't see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you see it for real? Look good. Let me say it this way. You see it?
Yeah.
Where's the writing there?
There's something goes up. Some
No,
line.
You see. You seriously don't see it? You see 6 drop. You don't see 6 drop in there. Look good.
Oh. 6 drop. Oh, God.
That's my name, man. 6 dropper. You understand me? Man, I've been saying the same thing. As far as I'm concerned, the last winner of the Walker Cup was JC. What Heidel and St. Catherine won is a different cup. Same with me. Yeah, I think, Ziggy, man, call it something else. But don't call it Walker and Ben Francis Cup. Call it the Schools Cup. Or the Urban School Cup. Or the Rural School Cup. But don't give it the same name. Because it has been watered down. And it is unfair to some of these schools to compare themselves to some of the former Walker Cup winners. I listened to Butler last night and he said they sent the info in a schoolboy coaches group that he was part of, but he was disrespected, so he left the group, so he would not have seen it. No, that was sent to the school still. What I heard. That's what I heard. That it was sent to the school. It may have been in the group, but it was sent to the group. So how did he, if he's out of the group, how did he know that it was in the group?
Man is man.
Christopher, how did he know it was in the group? How did he know it was in the group if that's where they sent it? And how did he know that? Anyways, we're now get to that.
Man is man.
Yes, sir.
Somebody say, in here, say Everton Thomas in a jacket suit, ready to make him victory speech after the game. Oh God. So
Send me,
very
send me.
professional, man. He's an English coach.
Them man, they're professional. Man is the president of the thing, you know. I'm part of the JFF technical committee, I believe. You know, big man, man. Yeah, man, they're big man. The coach overseas, you know, used to coach JCT, you know. Yeah, Calabar have 31 or 32 champs. So careful now, not play with Calabar in a Garfield.
Hmm.
Yeah, 32 champs, Calabar. Calabar have the most champs, right? Here you know, Brain Jane says KC is irrelevant. Start focusing on Garfield winning, not KC. Garfield, leave Bridget alone, right?
Very genuine normal, you know, leave him alone.
Garfield, Garfield, leave him alone, right? Yeah, you know what Cranky said, and he's referring to brain drain. Garfield, he said the AI start to malfunction. So my advice to you, Garfield, don't respond to brain drain. All right? Yeah, man. Seriously, data boss, man. That right now, man. You see my right hand? Every time my right hand touch domino table, somebody gets 6. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, then call when we play domino unseen.
Don't call him.
Daddy Marshall, man. Him say me no partial. Yeah, yeah, yacht. Man said, Daddy Marshall, you know partial. Oh, yeah,
Hey, you don't say a DJ though. Singing box teacher.
Hey man, singing blocks, a whole part singer come. A whole part tune me up. Now them days me gonna do a concert on the channel, you know. We only have 9 minutes left on the stream, people. Big up our sponsors, Launch Legacy. Yes, Launch Legacy are the sponsors of this video. Handle risk, seek legacy. For all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA, visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text 647-989-0782 and someone will respond to you. You want good insurance, personal insurance, you have good investment and security on your money, call Launch Legacy. Also, we want to thank Prestige Finance. Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it most. Call them at 876-844-7390. Right, for all your loans, $100,000. You can get some chickens, build a coop, put them in there. You can buy a goat or two. Maybe you need to start a little shop and get some grocery. You know, check them out at Prestige Finance. Yep. Brain drain. Beating I get to you. Nothing C-bar don't better than KC in. Well, I'd say that Calabar is a better track school still. Seriously. I win says the Dakar Cup final was very boring this year. It seemed and one of these teams didn't deserve the final. Yeah, well, I mean, it was a one-sided affair. I'm a management, but it was a one-sided affair. Oh no, KC has 32 champs. Calabar has 27. Okay, so KC have more champs. I didn't know that KC have more champs than Calabar. Whoa, that's interesting. Yeah, Garfield, you could have spoken any language, but you just to speak. Hey, you see why KC people getting that problem, but them things there, they only want to watch. Brain drain, leave the man them alone, a brain drain, man. It appears your hypothesis for Shamar absence was correct. It is. All right. I'm telling you people. I say no more, brain drain. I have good information out there now. Management KC win 32. Go do. No man, I did. Somebody said it to them, but I thought they were saying Calabar. I agree, man. Yeah. Calabar had the best record from 74 to 81. That's 6-7 years under the great Alti McCoy. He was the only coach to be top 2 in the 2-zone system for 7 years straight, winning a Manning Cup and 2 Walker Cup. Okay? All right. Here's that. Calabar. When them attack, you know. You all think Brain Drain was alone in this fight? Danny B. Wright is here. That of us. KC with the most champs. Calabar Bill. 31-28. Yeah. But in the last 10 years, Casey has been better at schoolboy football. Calabar has been better at champs. And the Calabar men will tell you that they have produced more Olympic gold medalists for Jamaica than KC. So I would say KC give the football accolades to Calabar. Calabar fans can only talk about past achievements. Okay. KC is the best school in track and field in history. 40s forever. But them dog give up, you know. Them dog give up. You know what would be nice, unseen? Like a KC Calabar, like Manning Cup final.
And stand, people can come in the stands, no?
Yeah.
That will be crazy.
Brain Drain says KC drop money since you guys have so much talk.
But man is man. Calabar really.
All right, people. Brain Drain says if you guys have so much talk at KC, drop some money on the board. That's what it is. The man drop a $5 super chat. He's saying that if all of you KC guys have so much chat, drop a $5 super chat. That's what Brain Drain is here saying.
Technical, but not tactical, you know.
Yes, Brain Drain, let me leave it there so they can see it. You know?
Brain Drain, keep it up.
Brethren, listen, the amount of KC comment coming. But let me hear what Stan Cranky said. Cranky says, I want to say congratulations to KC Manning Cup team. You have persevered by overcoming many obstacles during the season, but as usual, you deliver. Being famous is an awesome responsibility. Calabar treat football like a poor cousin to track. That's why football no grow as it should. Okay, that's a Calabar man there. KC wins 7 champs 7 years also. Okay. Stan says KC is the most famous high school on the planet, and we embrace. So what you talking about? Like, you don't take the thing so far, man. The Calabar man says that the KC men are cheap because Brain Drain drop a $5 super chat.
Come people, send in the super chat them.
Yeah. Claudia, I would agree with you if Cranky had just taken out the last sentence. If you had just taken out the last sentence. Calabar is at a football school. They win Manning Cup every year. Bridget, in sports, when talking to KC, only JC a good comparison. Calabar, go hide on yourself. Data boss said that. Bridget, one W super truck. What say? KC broke. Beat the $10. Yeah, he beat it. Bridget is $9.99.
99 cents.
Yeah, no, so he has
People sending the super chat, man. Sending the super chat.
Next KC, where are the Calabar men? So much KC people in the group. Oh, it's true. This person said in 1940 something. 1940 something, 97 and 2006. That's it 3 times. Calabar has won every 30 years. Seabar must leave football discussion also. All right. Data boss speak facts too. All right. Bam! The utmost for the
Who can beat that?
Yes, Bridget.
Who can beat that? Come on, man. Beat that. KC, yes, man, and beat that.
All right, Bridget. You have set the standard. Well, if Calabar don't win anything, they have certainly win this battle tonight. They have won this battle easily.
Brain drain, man. Very technical.
Yes, brain drain. The utmost for the highest. And then the thing that Brain Drain keeps saying this, right? And I need to ask some KC person. He says that the translation of the KC's motto is not the brave may fall, but never yield. It is I forget the translation, but it doesn't translate to what we have oftentimes heard. Is it so, Stan Kroenke or Robert Sanchez? The Calabar man has spoken. KC win champs 14 years in a row. We almost had a KC bar final in 1977, but Michael Zunclark no mash it up. Last minute goal in the playoff. We bust TG in the final still. Hope KC man them. Thank we. All right. KC is the youngest school in the top 10. All right. Kingston College. Unseen. Him and them put brain drain on the bench.
What did the boss beat that? What you mean?
It's boss.
Come on, brain drain. Somebody beat it there. You know.
Brain drain him and them put it on the bench. Yandel SR. I think you guys gonna have to cool right now.
Brain drain, I can't beat that. $50, you know. What you do?
Yeah. I don't know. I just need, but seriously though, let me keep this. Big up data boss. But let me ask this though, because brain drain is saying when you check the translation up, and he's serious, you know, because he checked it up. Markets and Google, and he checked it. All right, he says the brave may fall, but never. It's spelled with a Y, but you know it's yield. 40 is forever. It's not. He's saying that is not what it means. KC won champs from 1962 to 1976. Oh my!
Yeah, Jane, you're killing them.
Calabar.
Who can tap that? I think that a boss can tap that. You know?
No. All right. Yeah. So, brain drain. I want you to put up the thing that you found. Because I know you normally, even if it's on Google, it's normally factual. But what is the translation that you have of the KC motto? I really thought that Calabar had more champs, you know. Because yeah, but in the last 10 years, Calabar has been more dominant at champs, but KC has been more dominant in schoolboy football. And I think KC has always done better in cricket as well. But Calabar, I think Calabar is a better basketball school as well. Because Calabar normally do well in basketball. And who have the most school challenge quiz? All right, so unseen, I think brain drain has silenced everyone. Big up KC. You're the best in school.
But man is man, Stan Kroenke should come defend him school and I want to drop something bigger than my brain.
Brain drain has silence. Brain drain has silence everyone.
Stan Kroenke can't drop nothing. Stan Kroenke can't drop nothing to beat that.
But say Arden is the best basketball school. But Calabar normally do well in basketball, I think, right? Management, Calabar always aspire to be like us, and I respect them for working to achieve excellence. Oh my word. How many schools win Manning Cup and champs in the same year? At the same time? Who did that? Casey did that? Or Calabar?
Money should win Manning Cup and champs.
It's probably Casey.
I think KC
is just bigger than Calabar, and just facts. They aren't even in the top 10 best schools in Jamaica. I don't think either of these schools are in the top 10 though. I think the highest one may be in the 20s. Why are you guys talking about C-Bar today? They want something, C-Bar only relevant. Hey, listen. People, we are going to end the C-Bar Calabar together because it's not going to stop. KC won the most school challenge quiz in the school history with 11 titles. 40th forever. Brain drain is like Floyd Mayweather. Go research that brain drain. Oh, KC won Manning Cup and champs in the same year many times. Okay. All right. All right. All right, boss. All right. All right. All right. All right. But again, like seriously though, congratulations to the Manning Cup winners, Kingston College, and also the we don't want to. I know the Walker Cup seem like it's a watered down cup, but we still want to big up St. Catherine High because it's a cup and they have won it. So big them up as well. Tomorrow, right, we have Wendell Downswell. He's going to be our special guest on I Am Sure Sports, right? So I want you to tune into that. Then we have St. Ryan Steele from Rossi's on Monday. Um, we also will be having Michael Davey this coming week. Michael Graham, you know. We have Fitzroy Simpson coming up on the program as well. Fabian Davis. So we have a lot of names coming up in the next couple of weeks. You know, we also have the Jamaica World Cup qualifiers, and we have a big webinar being hosted and put on by Launch Legacy, which will be on the platform to help you with some good financial management and investment. You know, getting some good financial products for you, especially for those of you who are over there in Canada and the USA. Data Boss has one last word for Brain Drain. Um, Brain Drain won the money war, but Fortis for life was gonna drag more memories, but no. Yeah. Um, yeah. Brain Drain won that one. When I was at KC 1 year, we won Manning Cup, Sunlight Cup, Champs, table tennis. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, but you know what people are going to say? You know, people are going to say that KC won some of these things when not all schools were involved in it. Downswell, yeah man, Wendell Downswell, big baller. He will be on talking about his playing days. He's also the technical director for the national team as well. So he was on the bench in Peru. So we'll get to pick his brain tomorrow. Seabar won the most Mortimer Geddes Trophy, replaced the old cup in 75, the newer version of the Champs Cup. Casey has the most overall champs win still. Okay, so Calabar has the most of the yeah, the Mortimer Geddes trophy, but it was replaced. Okay. Oh, meaning okay, it replaced the old cup in 75. The newer version of okay. Okay. I see. That's good information. Yeah man, but listen, want to say a big thank you for joining in, for jumping on to the stream again. Big congratulations to Kingston College, your 16th hold on the Manning Cup. They will now meet Garvey Maceo in the Olivia Shield. Big up also St. Catherine High. You know, yeah, they won the Walker Cup, defeating Kingston Technical High School. Also want to big up Jamaica College. You know, at the end of the day, it must be sad for those youngsters missing. Want to say a big thank you for all the super chats, all the super stickers, all the persons in the comment section. Thank you so much. Parchment, thank you for jumping on. Know you're tired, had your coaching course and all of that, but much love and respect, my friend. All the best, you know. Take that wisdom, that knowledge, and apply it, and to help to improve the football. You are getting into it now, so go ahead.
Always in football, man. I'm going Ben Francis Cup already, you know, so I'm always in football. But getting the right way how to deal with, you know, sessions and stuff like that. Using the right term, the correct terms whenever you're coaching. So, yeah. So remember, Unseen Sports TV, I'm interviewing, I'm supposed to interview King again, 15 minutes interview. So, you know, just to go over back the game on how he feels on his performance in that game. Clear Clark, Rashid Parchment supposed to come on. So most of the young boys that had players in Manning Cup, you know, giving them a little spotlight. So tune into Unseen Sports TV. We see sports from a different angle. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. Blessings. Again, thank you so much. Also, a big thank you to our sponsors, Legacy, Launch Legacy. Yes, I thank them for sponsoring this video. Launch Legacy. Handle risk, seek legacy. For all of your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA, visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text 647 989 0782. Also, want to thank Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it most. You can call them for all your loans up to $100,000 with 1 to 4% interest rate at 876-884-7390. They are located in Linstead, Jamaica. Listen, remember to join us tomorrow when we will have Mr. Wendell Downswell on the program. It will be a joy to have him on. And, you know, again, congratulations to all the teams, the teams that won over the weekend. You know, Edwin Allen, we know them as a track school. We, yeah, um, but they won a Ben Francis Cup. Congratulations to Garvey Massey winning their second title, Kingston College their 16th, and also to St. Catherine their second. And for Claudia, I listen. Before February ends, he's going to be on. All right, we have a date already. We're just hoping that everything stays, but we have a date already for that particular person that you have been asking for. We have a date already. We're just hoping that nothing changes and he will be on. All right, so listen out for it. We have the thumbnail, everything is done already. We just want to make sure we have stable internet on the day, and closer to the date we will let you know, but it is already set. All right, again, thank you, people. Stay safe, bless up one and all. Again, so good to have you. Live good, stay good, be good, and please find a way to add value to someone's life. That's how we ought to live life. Try to make someone else's life better. You can do it, and I can do it. So every opportunity you have, seek to do that. All right. Let me leave you with a quick word from our sponsors.